Our project examined the effect of car type on cost per mile.
The first part of our research question talked about what is already known about our topic. From our research, we found that electric cars are both cheaper in the long run and better for the environment.
In our project, we tested the economic benefits of electric cars by comparing the cost per mile to 3 other types of vehicles. The purpose of our experiment was to give consumers more information about how much their car will cost to fuel.
Our research question was, what is the cost per mile of 4 different types of personal vehicles in the DMV area? And our hypothesis was, if the car is electric, then it will be less expensive to fuel.
The first step of our procedure was to drive all the cars to a gas station, making sure to charge the electric or partially electric vehicles beforehand. The next step was to fill the tanks of all the gas-powered cars. Once all cars were ready, we reset the odometers to track mileage and electric usage.
After that, we drove all of the cars to the exact same route at the exact same time to the same location. Then we drove the cars back to the gas station, refilled the tanks of the gas-powered cars, and notated how much energy/gas was used round trip for all cars. Finally, we calculated the cost per mile of fueling each car.
The data we collected was the temperature, weather conditions, miles driven, gas used, electricity used, cost to fuel for electric and gas cars, cost to fuel in total, and cost to fuel per mile.
We collected the data by using the weather app, the car odometers, the gas station receipts, the Tesla and plug-in hybrid electricity reports, and then we calculated the total cost and cost per mile.
Our controls for this project were the 2 solely gas-powered cars, a Honda and a Subaru. The tested variables were the hybrid and electric cars, a Tesla, a Toyota Prius, and a Toyota Prius Prime.
Here are the results from our 2 trials. The Tesla turned out to be the cheapest to fuel per mile, and our results showed that the cars that are fully or partially electric cost less to fuel per mile than the fully gas-powered cars. Our results also showed that the Honda Civic costs approximately 5 times what the Tesla costs per mile. The newer gas-powered car also costs slightly less than the older hybrid, and while the Honda is newer than the Subaru, it is more expensive per mile.
When proposing our project, we expected the electric car would cost the least to fuel, and we were right. A few errors we made were not having all the cars do the second trial on the same day. When we did the first trial, we didn't measure the amount of gas that the plug-in hybrid used, so we had to calculate it based on the miles per gallon.
In context, our results mean that it is less expensive to fuel an electric car than it is to fuel a gas-powered car. After electric cars, partially electric cars are the cheapest to fuel, followed by hybrid/solely gas-powered cars. Our results ended up supporting what we had hypothesized, and they could be applied to the debate surrounding alternatively fueled cars and their advantages/disadvantages.
These are our references.